Hey, I'm here to show you how to make a piano that works in Minecraft. Now, note blocks are kind of confusing if you don't know, but you can make a specific note. I searched YouTube for the right tutorial and I couldn't find it. So when you want the right note, I'm going to show you how to do that. You can hear me playing different notes. I'm using a button so that the button plays whatever note I set the note block to. I'm in iPad version. I don't know all the terminology, but and Pocket Edition, I think. But you notice I have an ice block that's creating this sound. I'm going to show you how I actually made this. So I did use concrete in the water. I think it's kind of cool to see it floating. You need ice. Different blocks underneath the note block make different sounds. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there that show you all about that. Then you just look for a note block, place your note block on top of the ice. You also need space on top of the note block for it to ring out and resonate like a real instrument. You see I tap it, and if I keep tapping it, it goes up by a half step. So every note goes up a half step. I'm going to use a button so that when I click the button, it's going to play the note that I set it to. If I don't like that note, I can go ahead and just keep tapping. You can see that the button is going to keep the same note unless I tap the note block, and then it's going to go to whatever note I set it at last. So whatever note you tap last in the chromatic scale. So you can see, here we go. We've got our scale. I'm testing it out to see which note. I noticed that the high do was not right. So you have to go through the whole set of 2 octaves to get back to the note that you want. This is still at the note T, or the 7th scale degree, so I needed to do one more half step, and then now it fits the scale. So this last one is Re. I used orange, and it's kind of cool. You can use colors. This is colorfully playing the piano after all, so we use colors to kind of color code things. And then I'm going to be able to set it to the correct note in the scale. You can double check, use your ear training. You can count, do it mathematically, but I find that using my ear is probably the best way to set the note block. There we go. And I've put orange there so we know it's Re if we're going to play this piano. Pretty cool. And I put it floating in the water just for fun. Hello, glow squid. How are you, sir? And so it's kind of neat that you could, come out of the water and find this working piano. Yeah, let me know if you have any tips or tricks or any questions. I'm very new to this. I created, again, this tutorial after I couldn't figure out how to do it. So here's me playing a little bit more. Goodbye.